last show, and so something's something pops up, something weird. Me and Dave want to discuss it. So something's come up in one of the groups in the last week or so. So we're decided to have a bit of a chat, give our own views. Anyone wants to ask any questions or have any views, write them in the chat box, and I'll try and show them if I can work this out again. But anyway, to introduce my partner in crime, it's been said that he walked from Canberra to Perth in thongs. And he was also the creator of the Mambo Bush Duff limited edition shirt. And he's backed by popular thong demand, Mr. David Reed. Yay!
Oh, thank you very much, Dan. These introductions just get wilder and wilder, don't they?
Yeah, I just thought it up in about 2 seconds. It wasn't hard to do, but
Right.
anyway.
No, I found a pair of size 7 thongs the other day, which is my wife's size, and I thought of you immediately as.
You're the thong god. I'm just an apprentice. So,
Oh, right.
what's been going on down your area lately? Any research or anything going on down there?
No, it's more of just people getting together, and planning ahead. My vehicle's been off the road for a little bit, so I haven't been doing anything in particular.
Okay.
And but I'm still in contact with people that are. They're out there doing it. I did pop up to Mount Stromlo last week with
Yeah.
with Vlad, because there was a report from a month ago on a Reddit page with a bloke just telling his story. But and I had heard of another report from there 10 years ago or so. So we went up there just to have a look. But I think it's a matter if it was anything, you had to be there at the right time at the right spot. So it's no point in
Mm,
turning up and expecting it to happen the next night.
mm. How's the weather? Has it been raining or is it really all cold or?
No, it's been beautiful days, mate. Beautiful days. It only gets up to about 14 degrees, but lovely sunny days.
Oh, that's
Sometimes there's a bit of a cool breeze, but no, all good down this way, mate. I think we're planning something for the second week of the school holidays,
yeah.
and so I'm not even sure what the dates are for those, but I'm going to try and get out there with them. So see what happens then.
Cool. All right. What we'll do, Dave, is we're gonna talk about a video that popped up. It's in one of the Yowie groups. I won't name the group, but anyway, I won't name the person's name who did it. So I'm just going to write what they said in their intro to the video. I think everyone probably watching this or is involved in what we call the Yowie World, and they probably would have come across this video because usually when they're posted up in one group, they get spread around and shared, or the person posts it in a few groups. So this guy said, "Okay, I've sat on this for about 4 to 5 weeks now. I've cropped 5 seconds out of a 6 minute and 4 second video. So um, I don't know why he's just cropped the 5 seconds, probably just to show the shadow. But what was going on with the other 6 minutes of the video, which is the question mark." And he goes, he took it while he stopped for a break on the way to. Unfortunately, his father passed away, so his father's funeral, which is always a bad time in everyone's life. And then, yes, it's a Yowie, he says. Yes, I took the video, and it's probably only a meter and a bit from me where I was standing at the rear of my car where I had to stop and stretch my legs. So, one question while I'm going through this is why are you worried about videotaping for 6 minutes when you just stretch your legs on your way to go to your father's funeral? So that would be the last thing on my mind of video yowies or anything. So it's a bit of a question mark there, a bit of a red flag for me. And then he goes, the other is a still from. Oh, he took a still from something else flying around my head, taken from a six. Must have been a bug. I reckon the bugs. There's a still picture there of something red, but as soon as you turn lights on and stuff, especially in the bush, the moths and the bugs just get attracted to it. So it's probably a moth or a bug. That's what that is. He puts 100% legit, no bullshit. Yes, it's translucent. The green to the left is the edge of the reeds on the riverbank, and as it ducks down, the reeds go through its black fur. I couldn't see any fur. If it's a shadow, how's it got fur? Anyway, then he starts talking about looking for crocodiles or something. So what we'll do is we'll play the video, and we'll play it a few times, and then hopefully I can get this on the screen. We'll play the video, and where am I? Share screen. Yes, I want to share the screen. Well, here we go. And I will go to entire screen. I've got to go to. Give me a sec. Just cancel that. It should give me a video. So I'll just go to my desktop. Here it is. Why is it not playing?
Have you frozen there, Dave? Well, I actually have seen this video. I'm a member of the same group, and yeah, it's an interesting video. It when it first catches your eye, you think, oh, you know, that's.
Did we just blow out of the screen there, Dave?
Yeah, we did.
I'm just trying to get this video working. Some reason it just doesn't want to work. Give me 1 second, boys and girls. I downloaded it earlier. Um, it's yeah, I had it in downloads and it just wouldn't work.
No, they're
This
working
sucks.
against you, Dan. They're working against you.
They're working against me all the time. Let me just I did have it here. Let me do it a sec. All right, I'm saving it to downloads again. Sorry about this, boys and girls. It's just wait a second, hold of this. It's playing. It's trying to play with something else that's not the. Here we go. All right, share the screen. Just let me know when you can see the whole screen, Dave,
Yeah,
please.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I can see the whole screen now.
Can you see it now? The actual
Yeah,
video? All
yes.
right. So I'll keep on playing it. So what gets me too, Dave, when you see on the top right hand side, you see a reflection of something coming from the right hand side. Can you see that? It's got you see it on the side there, that white.
Yeah, yeah.
So that tells me there's something coming from the right over the right shoulder. Like, is there a second person with another torch?
Could it be
And
headlights?
or headlights
in
of,
the
yeah,
distance.
could it be headlights of a car in a distance, and then it's coming behind the guy, and the actual shadow is the person that's actually standing there with the camera?
Yeah, that's possible. But
You know?
there's definitely a black shape moving down behind the. But I think
But
it's a bit.
there's no substance to the actual. It's just it's a black shadow. There's no. It's not an actual living being. It's not a creature, whatever that is. It's a shadow getting cast from somewhere else. Um, we can watch it so many times. Anyone got any thoughts that's watching this podcast at the moment?
That's the thing, when you first see it,
Yep,
you go, "Oh, that's interesting,"
yep,
like that could be something. But then when you play it, I've played it at the time probably 20, 30 times,
yep.
and it appears to me to be it's a shadow. I don't know where the shadow's being cast from, but
Mm.
it's as the light is being raised, the shadow is,
Well,
falling away.
yeah, well, this is a good one. This is I was kind of thinking this too. So John is said if the other light is coming from behind and also from above, it could cause the shadow to dip. So the shadow, which means no one's actually moving when the light's coming over. It's just the shadow. Just how when you drive a
Yeah,
car, the shadows move as the light's going past, and the shadow will just move. So
yeah,
that means that it could just be the shadow of him standing there, and because the light's moving at a different angle, it just makes it go down, and it's just
yeah,
him. It's nothing
yeah.
else but him. Yeah,
Mm.
that's a good that's a good one, John. Thanks very much for that. I just got to get rid of Messenger for a sec because when Messenger on my computer comes up, it basically takes everything. I just got to log out of that again. Sorry about that, but yeah, that was a good way of thinking of.
No, it looks like you're gone again, Dan. So yeah, no, that is interesting. I'm 99% sure that that thing is a shadow. Even the smoothness of its disappearance might be the word.
Sorry, mate. The internet's just a bit crap. So yeah, it just makes it look like it's dropping down. So yeah,
Mm.
so that's good. We might have cracked it. So anything else, Dave? Do you think that could be the reason why? Like, it doesn't look like it's a creature there to me. It doesn't look like there's a physical being there.
I was just saying while you were disappeared, um, I'm 99% sure that that's a shadow being cast from some light source that's
Mm.
moving.
Yeah,
So, whether it could be, if you can imagine a car in the distance with its headlights going around there like that, that would produce a shadow that went across like that. But this seems to be a
yeah,
light source going up, and as it illuminates the darkness, it's showing what's really there. The shadow
mm,
retreats.
yeah.
That's what I think, anyway, for what it's worth.
Everyone can give their reasons of what they think. It's hard to say when you're not there. But I know when we were filming for Track Search for Australia's Bigfoot, there was only three of us really. It was like duo, Attila and myself. There was only three people, and it was like, and Attila was basically doing the camera work all himself. But during one of the nights there, and you're looking at you know well into midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning, someone moved one of the we had a bit of light set up on it's like a pole just to light the area up to see what to get the equipment and stuff together, and someone moved one of the cameras that was on top of a tripod, and as I moved it, you can see a shadow in the bush move like a head, shoulders, and a head because of the size of the tripod now. And we all thought there was something there, but when we went, oh, just move that tripod, and it was actually the tripod that blocking, making the
Yeah.
shadow. So
But he's
it can
made
easily
other claims on that Facebook post in the comments. He's so adamant that it's a Yowie, but he's also claiming in that 6 minutes of video that there's 15 Yowies. So you talk about a red flag.
happen.
Um, I'm finding it hard to believe there's one, and you're wanting me to believe there's 15 in a 6 minute video that you won't show. So
Exactly.
yeah.
Mm.
So anyway, I'm putting it in the nothing basket. So
Yeah, yeah. Anyway, Pinky's gone. There's Pink Sky by Night Adventures. 15. What the? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's hard to imagine. Cat, we like all the times I've been out, and yourself, Dave. It's hard to even get something to cross your path, and you think, oh, look, this could be Yowie related, could be Yowie, could be something weird, not a native animal like a kangaroo. But then these people come along and say, "Hey, I just stopped. I was on in the middle of nowhere, and I come across 15 of them." Like, no, that doesn't happen. When the stories
mm.
start getting too wild, you start going, you start picking red flags out in the story, and then these people turn to the anger card and start having fights and rah rah rah, and then it just turns into a big shit fight, and then
Oh, that's basically confirmation bias. But it's whether you want to exist in an echo chamber or not. If you want to live in a world where every word that you say is echoed back to you that you're wonderful, terrific, and you're doing a great job, you're not living in the same world that I am.
yeah,
And and I think that's what happens with a lot of these with a lot of these groups. But then when you get a group where somebody just pops their head up and says, "Oh, mate, it could be a shadow," it's an immediate aggression towards them. You know, you're calling me a
yeah,
liar. Um, yeah.
yeah, exactly.
Anyway, that's why It's unusual because the only couple of groups that I'm in are don't usually have um, rubbish posts, if you know what I mean. But
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, I'm the same way. I'm the same way. And then, they always turn to that anger card because they do that because they don't have anything to back up what they're showing. They can't answer any questions. There's
yeah,
nothing. That's why they all get to the anger card. If they had all the answers, or not all the answers, but all right. If you ask questions, they can say, "Yeah, I can tell you in a decent manner how not fighting and screaming and yelling." Yeah. So once they start going to the anger card, that's when I start going, nah, you got no answers. If he says, look, I don't know what it is, I'm just posting this up there. The shadow moved. I'm not saying it's a Yowie, but it's interesting. But when they start saying 100% Yowie, it's a Yowie. I filmed it. This is 100%. You're like, come on, Yeah. Anyway,
yeah,
that's where I'm at the
anyway.
moment.
All right.
Oh, anything else going around the traps? Anyone posting anything on YouTube or anything that's interesting videos that anyone should have a look at or a laugh at? I know old Alf from Alf's Bigfoot's been filming too many trees lately. So if you're a biologist, you'll get to see plenty of trees in Alf's Bigfoots.
Yeah, but at least his videos only go for
Have I gone
15
again?
seconds. It's not like you got to sit through 15 minutes. Yeah, he's at the train station. But yeah, no, not much. Oh, there we go again. You're gone again, Dave. Well, I'm still here. Yeah, so yeah, 15. Yeah, found that was
Sorry, mate. Yeah, the internet's crap tonight. Um, yeah, the methane maid can film 15 in 5 minutes. Oh, yeah, we all know about her, Leona, Leona Drunk. Uh, man, I haven't been involved in any, um, Yowie groups much. I'm just in one or two that I trust the people that are running it. But I yeah, sorry, the internet's just I'm just on a Wi-Fi thing here. The internet always just plays up. I can't help it. Anyway, it's just the situation I'm in at the moment. I can't get NBN and that hooked up, so I'm just got to go with what I got.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, yeah. So yeah, it's
Mm,
just what I always say to people: if you can't be honest to yourself first, how can
mm.
you be honest to other people? When you post a video or a picture, and then you got to know that when you're posting it on social media, you're not everyone's not going to agree with you, and you have to take that on board. You have to take the hits and say, all right, fair enough. But if they're writing it in a constructive manner, why they think that what you're showing is not what you're saying, why get angry and have a fight with them because they don't think the way you think? I don't get it.
Oh, mate, no, I actually think it's worse than that. I think it's another expert that's turned up, and I think he's having a lend of us, to be honest.
Oh, like
I
Ross,
think,
the
I think, I
Choctaw
think, I
Tracker.
think, I think he's trying to. I think he's trying to have a lend of the people on the group. Like,
Yeah.
you
Mm,
know, I can, the shadow, interesting, but it is what it is.
yeah.
But then to go on and saying that 6 minute, he kept on saying about the 6 minutes. I've got 6 minutes and X amount of seconds of video. And I saw one of your comments that said, "Well, can we see the whole 6 minutes, please?"
Yeah, that's what I
But
heard. I asked straight away.
I don't know if you noticed the comments about the 15 others in the 16 minute, in the
No,
15
I kind of got out of it after a while. It's
minute.
like I don't want to keep banging my head against the wall about it. I've had my say. Unless he puts the other 6 minutes up, I'm not even going to go in there. But there it is. I know there's been plenty of comments on there. It's got like 54 comments. So all these videos like this when
I might ask Dan to end this live stream after he returns. Yeah, his internet's too trashy tonight, and but that's what you get in large urban areas where not everybody gets access to the NBN. So, uh, yeah, I thought that was supposed to be all finished now. I thought everybody had NBN by now. Apparently not the case. So, but my dog's going nuts here. Um, yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I just get the feeling that people are having a lend. That they're quite purposefully coming out with misinformation to for whatever.
sorry mate, the internet's been really bad tonight.
Yeah, we might finish up actually, mate, before
Yeah,
you crash again because it seems pretty bad tonight.
yeah, I
And I
know.
was just saying while you were gone, I think there's more people pulling people's legs on in some of these Facebook groups than, or trying it in Facebook groups where people don't usually pull your leg.
Mm. That's what,
Yeah,
that's why I did like before Facebook come in and all the groups started the AYR forum because you would get picked up if you were showing bullshit straight away. Like
yeah,
and if you did post something, you had to explain everything where you were, and people would ask you intelligent questions, and if you didn't have the answers, they quickly found out that you were telling bullshit. And that's what I get onto the AYR forum here and there and check out what's going on there as well. Because some things get posted on there you don't get on Facebook groups because the groups they're a bit iffy.
Yeah.
People just want to have that 5 minutes of fame or look what I got. I got the money shot and all that kind of stuff. But
Yeah.
anyway, that's all we had for tonight. We didn't have too much.
Yeah.
We're not going to dribble on for 50 minutes. So thanks for everyone for watching. There's about 15 people now. We'll try and get something on soon again. Dave and myself have been really busy. Haven't been able to do everything Yowie, but as soon as we seen this video, we thought, yeah, um, let's let's get on there and talk about it. So before I go, Dave, I got to that stage where uh, I kept seeing bullshit getting posted, and I'm just like, I'm on there just to bring these people to the surface and ask them hard questions and just tell them you're full of shit, because I've been doing this since 2005. I've seen every type of person come and go. And, when people are, just, you can see that they're just posting like bullshit and they're saying it's a Yowie when it's not. And they're leading people astray. I'll hold them accountable. So
Oh,
that's one way.
it
Yeah.
just detracts from the legitimate stuff, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, of course. Because
Um,
there's something weird out there. Because people like myself, I wouldn't be still doing this and getting some wood knocks and different weird things happening and just look at what AYR boys got on the thermal. It's not faked, so you can tell ones like that. And I knew how much work Gary and Dean and Buckinut were doing, and the bush they were hiking through and wading through you know little rivers and all that kind of thing to get from A to B. So when someone just stops on the side of the road in their car and starts looking at bent twigs, like anyone
mm,
could have bent that. It could be from anything. But
yeah,
anyway, we'll stop dribbling on. We'll end it here. And thanks everyone
yeah,
for watching. And we'll do another one real soon. We'll get a few things to discuss, but this was just a quick one to talk about the video and just to express what we thought about it and hopefully everyone enjoyed it.
cheers.
All right, catch us all. Always hiking thongs. You know that, Dave. Bye.